music worldwide on Danblake TV on YouTube.
Sister is here. Queenie, what's going on?
I'm good. What's up?
Yes, you are in the building. How are you, love?
I'm alright. A bit unhappy about this long journey that it took to get here, but I'm good.
You made it to the promised land.
I made it here eventually.
Yes. Thank you for coming. And we're just talking about, that DBT remix, man. And you're getting on that record. Tell us about that record, how that come about. You're getting on that tune there.
Les asked me if I was ready to jump back on music again, if I was serious about, jumping back on music again. I said, okay, yeah, why not? And she sent the instrumental and she said, I'm putting a few people on this, can you write something for this? And I said, yeah. She said, write 8. Then she said, no, write 16. And then so that's how we moved. Funny enough, I wrote 2 verses for that.
Jeez. What happened so out of the verses you wrote, did they what one did you pick in the end?
The one that I did, obviously. Yeah. I picked the one that I did, but the first one I felt like I was just saying too much stuff in it.
Okay.
So I just focused on one message and one flow in the second one.
Wow, man. Big tune, Ruff Squad beat, I do believe. Yeah, man, Ruff Squad on production. So Queenie, the name. Tell us how you got this name, Queenie, from the get-go. Tell us how this name came about.
I took it from somebody else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us who. We want to know.
Somebody I went to school with had the name Queenie. I was like, nah, that matches me better.
What are some of Queenie's, influences? Because you've been doing grime, from the grime scenes, kind of early days you were out back in the day, man, and now you're back in the game. Tell us about, some of that early influence when you first jumped on the grime scene.
I don't know if I had an influence when I came on the grime scene. I know it sounds bad, but because I didn't start by writing for grime, I actually didn't start writing for grime. I started by writing for rap. So the elements of that were like watching Eminem and the way he put words together and stuff like that. So I fell in love with, I didn't necessarily fall in love with grime first, I fell in love with wordplay first. And then grime, because of where I come from, London, that was just something that was just like wow to me. I mean, obviously I listened to So Solid Crew and Pay As You Go Cartel back in the day, and then I started listening to, that meant if you listen to those people, that meant that you was up listening to radio late, and if you was up listening to radio late, then you heard the grime scene come into play, and then you heard the Wileys and the Dizzies and the Tinchy Striders. Back in the day, Tinchy Strider was somebody I listened to a lot. So that's how I got into it.
Yes, I love that, man. And the UK grime scene is, it's strong out there. It's still strong out there. What's your thoughts on the current state of grime?
It sounds to me like grime's going through a bit of a transition. It's hard because I feel like London as a whole doesn't claim grime the way that didn't claim grime the way it was supposed to. But I feel like now with the traction it's making, the way it's kind of like held on, the way that it's spreading from country to country, I think they're starting to finally claim grime, and not only that, claim the people that are coming up on the underground and making the music that seems to be travelling worldwide. When you think about London pride, you don't necessarily, like being a proud Londoner, you don't necessarily think of grime, drill or those types of things. But I think they're starting to realise this is actually part of who we are as a people. And I think the more that it's recognised as a London thing, or not even a London thing, what am I saying? A UK thing, the more it will grow. You just got to be patient sort of thing. Make good music and grime will be fine.
Trust me. And I want to know what is like, in the grime scene, what would you say for an up-and-coming grime artist now? What are the elements you need to be, a grime MC in 2019?
To be a grime MC, you just need to MC on grime instrumentals and have that flow about you. But I don't know, to succeed, that's a whole different story.
So it's a different graph, man. Because back in the day you would kind of go the pirate radio route, hit up the radio stations. Now I'm thinking if you're a grime MC coming up, you're doing more YouTube stuff, you're doing more online stuff, this kind of thing. So it's a whole different world out there now. Very
much so. I mean, with the whole social media thing, it's like it does change things. But then what we've got to remember is, even though we come from the era of, I saw mobile phones come in, then I saw social media come in, I saw the change of the internet. But we've got to remember, we did have social media.
Yeah.
We had MSN.
MSN.
And it was pushing a few MCs back in the, I mean, that's how a lot of MCs got like to know who the other MCs was, or how that connect kind of come from different endings and things like that. Because people were like putting their bars out on the platform and them kind of things. So yeah,
I remember Tiny Temper. He used to always like send me his tunes on my MSN. But it used to be proper like, what's the word? You know, like the WhatsApp group messages that people were pinging off messages
exactly.
to. He was like that on MSN Messenger back in the day. Oh, Tiny again, another message.
And if you were blessed to like end up in a group, like there were so many, there were chat rooms and then there was MSN. So I guess we did have social media, it just wasn't on this level that it is on right now. And it's just different the way that these youths bring forward grime.
And you know, you come back into the game with your music, and one of the first records you sent me was a record called Techers. You know, produced by Sir Spyro, right? Tell us how you linked up with Sir Spyro on Techers.
I didn't.
Okay.
I just chose the instrumental.
Okay.
Yeah, I just chose the instrumental.
Wow.
I liked it. I chose it off Spotify.
Okay. Yeah, has he heard it since?
I believe so.
Yeah. What's his thoughts on it?
I don't think he likes it.
Really? Oh, really?
Well, I don't like it anymore, so I'm
surprised. It's a hard tune. I love that tune.
You liked it?
Yeah. Yeah, man, we was rinsing that on post, man, definitely.
Swear down.
Yeah, we like Techers. We like Techers here, man.
I just feel like because I was starting out, I was just writing, and even though I'm happy that I did it, it's not my fave.
Let's get into it though, man. Let the people hear it.
Sounds of the surf.
Guess who's better and back? Being black with intelligent rap.
Music worldwide on Dan Blake TV on YouTube.
I didn't know.
You didn't know this? You know now.
It's awkward when people say it now. I'm like, huh?
Nah, it really was though. Like, let me think of the lyrics. What did I say? I used to say, I like top girls in the MC game like Queenie. Weak flows can't defeat me. I work on the streets, G. Yeah, that was it. Something like that.
I love it.
I like top girls in the MC game like Queenie. Weak flows can't defeat me. I work on the streets, G. That was
wow.
what I remember from the lyrics.
I never heard it.
But I was trying, the way I used to say it was probably in the pocket. Like, I like top MC girls like Queenie.
You had that voice.
Weak flows can't defeat me. I was proper in it, like, you know what I mean? 'Cause I was proper rating you at the time. And you had glasses back then.
I had glasses and braces.
Trust me, your whole image was like different. I
was a little boy.
And you like used to come on sets and just be shelling.
Yeah.
I think the first time I heard you MC, possibly in a record shop in Bromley.
Swear down.
It was a random set. Big up MC Sticks. I don't think he
Sticks.
I don't think he MCs at Sticks anymore. But I actually saw him in the airport the other day. Actually, big him up, man. Big up Macintosh, man. MC Sticks.
He does on radio. He does radio as well.
Yeah, he's doing. I've seen him doing some events, and he's still out doing his thing. Big up MC Sticks. But I do believe it was a record shop in Bromley. It was like I think it was like, you know, the traditional grime element sets.
Yep.
Maybe 20, 30 people going at it back to back, and Queenie was shelling. Shelling is a term, you know, in grime. Just doing the vibe, you know, doing the most on the mic. Electric vibes, man. And you're still here today doing your thing.
I'm still here today.
I love it. So Queenie, right now, you've been putting out single records, I've been seeing. What's the plan for you?
I'm just going to keep, like, anything that you want to do in life, you just got to keep putting out work, working hard, putting out your work, and just, like, building yourself up, building your catalogue. I'm just going to keep doing it that way until I feel like there's a demand for maybe a mixtape or a album or something. We'll see.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep putting out that music, man. And what's the, you know, Smoke right now? It's your brand new single.
Yep.
I'm loving the vibe on that.
Okay.
Tell us how that record come together, please.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of access to instrumentals and things, so I was sick and tired of that, so I went on BeatStars UK. I went on BeatStars and I started looking for instrumentals, grime instrumentals, and I found Westie's page, and I think I bought about 3 instrumentals. I definitely did, actually. I bought 3 instrumentals, and one of those was the Smoke instrumental. I can't remember what it's called now originally, but I bought that, wrote to it. When I heard it, I was like, I like this, and I wrote to it, and that was it.
Jeez.
That was it.
What's your writing process? Do you write bars? How do you pen?
How do I pen? Sometimes I like pen and paper. because I like the feel of it. Sometimes I haven't got the time for pen and paper because I need to erase, put in, blah, 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 etc. And it's a nostalgic feel, but sometimes I just need to get something done and get it written down. And normally I type, normally I've got my headphones on, normally I'm listening to the instrumental top to bottom and trying to figure out what kind of flow goes here. Or sometimes I'm randomly thinking of lyrics and then I hear an instrumental that something I thought of maybe earlier in the week might go to it, and I'm like, yeah, that goes with this, and I'm like, I try and put it together and work like that.
I love that. I always like to know what artists' process of writing music and stuff like that. And Smoke is out there now. What's the feedback like out there? What's people saying, man?
I have had no negative feedback about Smoke. I mean, I'm not a star yet. I'm not big in the game yet.
No, you're big in the game.
Those standards.
Jeez, Queenie, big up.
But everybody has given me a good response. Everyone I've worked with so far, I've performed it, people loved it. I've played it, people have loved it. It's on Spotify. It's got a few streams, so I'm happy with it. People like the video. I was really pleased with the video and how my manager put that together. So yeah, I like Smoke and I like the feedback that I'm getting.
And I love the video. I don't know where you were, but wherever you were, where you shot that, you look real electric. Good vibe, good people. Tell us about the location, the video and stuff.
Do you know what the location is? Bay. It's that tunnel.
Not the London Bridge one.
No,
really?
you know the graffiti tunnel, the bait graffiti tunnel. They call it the freestyle tunnel because rappers go there and do freestyling and dancers go there and start dancing and stuff like that. It's like, where's the Royal Albert Hall?
Oh, it's like kind of Waterloo kind of area. No, Earl's Court. Royal Albert Hall's like Earl's Court.
I think it's them sides.
Yeah.
Them
West
sides. For some reason,
yeah.
I slipped my head exactly where it is.
Okay.
It could even be like Kennedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bait. Loads of people have done a music video in the tunnel.
Yeah.
But I think the way that my manager directed it, I feel and the way that the camera guy directed it, it just didn't look like it was somewhere that had been used before.
Yeah, love the vibe on that. Smoke is out there now. Make sure you stream that, people. So right now, who are you working with? Any features you can tell us about that you're in the studio with? Producers, artists?
Nope.
So,
I'm telling you. Obviously, I've worked with Lioness on the DBT remix. I've got another song with her and Stush called Terrace Remix.
Okay.
And I don't know when that's dropping now. But other than that, I've got a song with Talifa, Open Season, and I haven't actually done a song with anybody else. I am working on something with someone, but I don't know if it's going to get dropped.
Okay. Can you tell us who that is? Okay. Well, we appreciate, we're looking forward to hearing that. Hopefully that Lioness and Stush record come out real soon.
Yeah, hopefully. I've got a few lined up. I should have sent them to you. So you
please do, man. You got Smoke on the Pulse 88 playlist as well.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
No problem. It's good music. So why don't you just introduce Smoke for us right now? Let's get into it on Pulse 88.
Music worldwide on Dan Blake TV on YouTube.
With Dan Blake.
Music worldwide. Dan Blake, it's time to pattern up. Queenie is in the house. Jeez. Do your thing, my sister.
Here we go. Every single rhythm I rhythm wicked. When it comes to written, I'm winning. Lyrics, when it comes to spitting, I'm energized with it. Can you tell that I've been getting max spinach? Boy, second that I get the mic finished. It's a hype, man, I might spin a guy with it. I don't even sweat it when they sleep on me. Real spitters will recognize real spitters. Can't sometimes civilized with it. Savage, more times certified villain. Big up anybody trying to shut me down. If you kiss my ass and they say you like with it. Tell him that I'm very nice with it. Also, he's saying that he's very fine with it. You got the drip, it's your tap. Let me grab another rack. Anybody trying to splash you wherever you're dripping. Nah, stop, can't beat me yet again that I'm mastered. How come I stay married to the game and every tune that I'm dripping as a bastard? Nah, stop, can't beat me yet again that I'm mastered. How come I stay married to the game and every tune that I'm dropping as a bastard? Girls kissing everybody wrong. Every day I level up, so it's getting very long and it's going very up for whoever did me wrong. Couple friends dropped off, but it's never been a loss. I guess they thought they had a one up on me. Must have been dizzy when they placed their bets. Why? Cause they should have placed that on me. I'm busting my guts, they're not in my league. And I'm only getting better with it every day. Shooting down blocks and Berettas with it. Weight at the bar, so they clock that I'm really with it. Wish that I felt well from any. Wasting your money, why so wasteful of money? Can't stop till the pockets in the front of my jeans get fat and my nickname's stripping because I got a waste full of money. Nah, star, can't beat me at a game that I mastered. How come I stay married to the game and every tune that I'm dropping is a bastard? Nah, star, can't beat me at a game that I mastered. How come I stay married to the game and every tune that I'm dropping is a bastard? Everybody's bluff. still talking, tell me when it's done. In a wordplay race, and a spitter in the world that's safe. But even in first place, I will never be the one who wrote the mo cards. Even if they wanna make another one, we don't care, brother, we don't care. Cause free smoke here, stop playing with the lungs. Free smoke here, I can start for your bad habits. Free smoke, I don't need cigarettes. Cause they're saying free smoke, and I'm saying free smoke. But when they're saying free smoke, that's e-cigarettes, no smoke. Ooh, or he is supposed to cool. If you really when you speak, you should know before. Breathing up in your mouth, you're not cold at all. Not even a little breeze, and I'm over all. Saying that there is a no rule. Move over, you better make space. Bringing a cup under my day 1 to 2. Can't wait to see when look on everyone's face. Shot horror. Don't be surprised when I no longer holler. Cause I was trying to get a more pause so that they can ride the wave that they can't. Cause I'm about to unleash like a lost. See, I got a who's gonna. Let us still please stop it. Cocaine bars, I got lines on line. I'll write them off on site, I'm a blogger. Can't lie, I'm hyped up, try it if you wanna. Like me or not on mic, a lot of things went up, having package. The minds got changing, the game's a whole lot.
Jeez, worldwide pattern business, Queenie, straight shelling on hoes. Hatting up. Thank you for that. Classic Ruff squad down, instrumental, Queenie. Alright, that was excellent. Oh, fire. Love it. Yo, Frodo, you got this, man. I love the technical display right there, man. Love it.
Music Worldwide with Dan Blake.